Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna share with you another G-Shock watch that I just recently got. This is indeed in the used condition. Before I proceed, I'm currently wearing another small size watch, almost similar to this, but this one is smaller. This is the G-9000 G-Shock watch, which I already made a review video before as well, so go check that one out. This one is really awesome actually. Okay, back to this piece. This is G-9000MX-8JF. 8 stands for the color code of gray, so that's how you know this one is in dark gray and not in a black colorway. So it is actually a combination of gray and orange. G-Shock actually released 3 colorways from this MX series, one being this all blue all the way to the watch display. Second one will be the white and red colorway, comes in a negative display, which I already unboxed before on the channel probably around 2 years ago, so go check my archive back in these old days. Today I'm gonna unbox or review this very model, gray and orange colorway. On this size, let's try to zoom in a little better so you can see all of them. So we're gonna have a look at the textured button over here in orange colorway, 2 of them, and 1 screw to lock this bezel part, also to this part, and this bottom layer have its own screw actually, and 2 of the screws for the watch band. Moving to the front, we have single button over here for the light operation electroluminescence, and going to this side, 2 more button and similar screws structure connected over there. This button on this side is in circle shape with also a texture on top of it for better grip. And in my case right now, I'm not sure why, but these 2 buttons over here couldn't be operated. Probably something stuck in there, something went wrong somewhere in that in this region. Probably needs to open this thing up to fix it or see what's going on. There it is. I could turn on the test screen by pressing these 3 buttons at the same time, but when I want to operate the stopwatch or this stop button over here, it's pretty hard to do so. Look at that, I cannot stop this stopwatch. Look at that. Let's move on back to the function. Alright, back to at home time. We'll get to the function in detail, a little detail after this. I'll cover more in the model demo, of course. At the watch face, or at this front part of the body alone, we are able, or you are able to see that this part also comes in orange, which is very beautiful. G-Shock in orange, shock resist in orange. And this thing, as you guys didn't know, match very well with the one and I have at the back here. My Master Maharshi collaboration. Just look at that. This guy comes in black and green or dark green, matched with the orange Watchface. This guy also comes in a similar colorway. Look at that. Alright, before I talk even further, let's just remove this Maharshi Master out of the view first. We got to this after this. You're gonna see a lot of use Mar, of course, and adjust mode, start stop color over here in gray. And this is the watch face, comes in positive display, also in orange, and Mudman over here in yellow, matching with this part over here, 220 bar resist. And we're gonna have a look at a lot of white color design or writings on the watch face. All of this is gonna be used for the dual stopwatch that this model have, similar as this GLX690 model. And back to this piece. And of course, the one of the best feature for a Mudman or G-9000 Mudman is that this guy have a dual illuminator. One comes in orange and another one comes in electroluminescence white colorway. So look at that. Look at how awesome this lighting is. Look at that, almost like a reddish. And also the watch face will glow in the at the same time as well with the watch display, so that is what they call dual illuminator. White EL will glow this outer region on the watch face. The orange, the orange EL will glow the watch display. So everything will glow, and that is one of the best feature of G-9000 series that everybody love, aside from this smart resist structure button over here, which some love and some didn't, because it makes the button operation is very hard to use. G-Shock did able to solve this hard to press button operation issues on this Mudman by releasing this Master, of course, with a different resist structure, at the same time easy button operation It's still pretty hard, you could feel the stiffness in them, but it is way easier than operating this model. Both of these still have more resist structure, this one is better. Alright, back to this piece. Of course, at home time I'm gonna have a look at day of the week, the date, and also time. First, press mode down here, you're gonna see the first stopwatch, of course, with some animations going on in this region, and this upper part over here. It's gonna go all the way up there. Press this mode again, we'll go to the second stopwatch. This will be local time right now. This stopwatch, we're gonna use this region over here to just show you guys how many minutes has passed. Press mode again, we'll go to the countdown timer with auto repeat included, and we're gonna have alarm, snooze included, and world time, and back to home time. And that's pretty much the basic feature for this very model. Alright, so this will be the watch band for this Mudman. So we're gonna have a look at dual illuminator writings over there, indicating the big feature for this model, dual illumination. And down here is the tire traction, tire tread type of pattern in the middle, and this two section part over here is just emptied out. And if I'm not mistaken, one of the reasons why they use tire traction over here is to fit to the theme. From Casio G-Shock Japan website, they actually indicate that this series, this MX series, was released to be used in an off-road environment, off-road biking and all those. So that's why they come in this orange and gray colorway to match with the vehicle, the type of gear, the tools that you will be using during those type of environment. Although, even though you are seeing a lot of use marks over here, there aren't any cracking going on yet. Although the colorway though, I believe this had been almost rotten already. The watch band feels softer than the one brand new, so I'm pretty sure this thing gonna expire anytime soon. But for now, in my case right now, it's still looking great. Even the texture below is still holding up very well. Look at that, the texture on the Mudman model. A lot of tiny little details that this texture had still been used on the Modmaster model, but being placed on top instead of at the bottom. The bottom part is emptied out in this case. Look at that, almost similar texture, although the one on this Modmaster has way more tiny little details texture than this guy. This one is bigger, but still very nice things to have. Moving up here, we're gonna have a look at mud resist writings over here, indicating that this is mud resistant watch. And again, a similar texture, tire traction, thread, and all those. And this will be the band keeper, which is already destroyed, but it's all fine. This part is there. I could replace this with any other band keeper out there and just be done with it. Although I don't think I could find this in this very colorway. I'll try my best. Anyway, going over here is the double this horn over here for the buckle with Casio Japan sign below it. So very nice things to have, and very high quality indicator of a watch. And some code down here, some texture again similar to both sides. And down over here we're gonna have G-Shock, and over here shock resist, similar stamp I believe as the one on top here, shock resist and also G-Shock. And this will be the back plate. We're gonna have like at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this thing bulging up to provide you some gap between your watch and your wrist, and also for better grip as well if you're wearing your watch over something else, over a sleeve jacket or over a glove. This is gonna provide you all the grip that you're gonna need as well. So since it's gonna push it in even further into the glove. And of course this will be the stainless steel back Casio 3031 module. I will cover that on a separate video of course. And with a G-9000MX stainless steel back made in Thailand. Why? And it features a mold with mud resist Mudman, a mold with a tire, holding a steering wheel, wearing a helmet. So that's what I mean, that when Casio said that this watch is meant to be used in this type of environment, off-road biking, off-road cycling, all those type of activity. Okay, that's done on the overall design, shape, colorway, or some of my thoughts and opinion on this G-9000 series Mudman. I really like this orange and gray colorway though. It looks very cool, and when you turn on the light it looks reddish. I mean, this is very awesome, man. Alright, let me just show you guys now how this thing gonna fits on my wrist. I'm gonna wear it at holes number 3 from the top, and just like that I'm gonna ignore this stripe part down here. Alright, look at that. Very nice fit already, although if I wear a hose number 2 this gap won't appear at all, but for now this is just good enough, just snug and comfortable enough in my case. So just look at that. The fit is nice, the colorway is very nice. There's something about orange that a lot of watch enthusiasts out there like really liking this, and that's also the reason why this guy is really famous out there, because of this orange watch face. So that's why I like this thing more, and that's why I grabbed this thing. Even though this one is in horrible use condition, they have button malfunctions and all those, I still want to get this because I have this with me to match with this, you know. That's the thing, right? This is gonna be how it's gonna turns out on my wrist. Look at that, sitting pretty high up there as any of the G-Shocks up there. Tire traction design, which everybody knows right away, that is a Mudman. No models out there have this similar texture at all. Dual illuminator and some holes down here as well, if I haven't mentioned it yet, for better insulations and comfortability, of course. And of course, tongue popping out here because I have a skinny wrist. If you have a bigger wrist, you won't have these issues at all. So problem solved for you. Alright, and that's pretty much it over here. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. For your future reference, leave a like if it is helping you with your purchase decision. I'll add a purchase link, of course, if I could find one in the description box down below. Go look them up if you're interested. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fishing channel, and